Meditation is a practice in which we can take awareness of the external factors surrounding us and learn to maintain our state of being the same despite them. This meditation will invite openness and creativity back into your day. It's time to take a moment to sit down, close your eyes, breathe consciously, and let the awareness in. Breathe in and let go of everything on the exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Take one more breath, breathing in and breathing out. As you keep breathing, allow the pain, resentment, and past decisions to dissolve with your breath. Keep breathing and feel your muscles letting go of the tension as you're letting go of everything that's holding you back. Imagine a garden. See yourself standing in the garden surrounded by green plants, trees, and flowers around you. Hear birds singing in your garden. As you're standing in the garden, you notice that the garden is surrounded by tall brick walls. Notice how those walls have become part of the garden with time, being covered by plants and leaves. Now imagine a football-sized ball in your hands, inviting you to play. You throw the ball towards the wall and it bounces back to you. You notice it's stained by the dirt from the wall it touched. You throw the ball again, this time so high in the air that it ends up on the other side of the wall. To get to the ball, you'd need to break down the wall, find a detour, make a big hole in it, or climb on top and jump down. It doesn't look like an easy task, so you start weighing whether it's worth it to go after the ball, or to stay where you are, in your peaceful garden surrounded by the walls. This is the garden of your mind. The mind keeps walls in our garden to keep it safe, but prevents the garden from expanding. The walls take up space and can be difficult to break down. These walls are your beliefs and conditioning. Our thoughts are like the ball, which you threw to the wall and it bounced back to you, stained by the dirt from the wall. Limited by these conditioning beliefs, whatever thought we get, our mind considers its worth by throwing it to the wall. Our thoughts return to us stained by the beliefs or conditioning from the walls in our mind. A dream can feel like the ball that you threw on the other side of the brick wall. It flew so high that it went over the wall and landed onto the other side. We found out that either there is a great effort to be taken to go and play to the other side of the wall, or we can choose to stay inside of our safe garden. Our first step in our intention to broaden our garden to play in is simply to sit down, stop moving, breathe, and become aware of our walls. Let's reflect by answering these questions. What are the walls, those beliefs and conditioning that are limiting you? Can you recognize the thoughts that you throw in the air like the ball? How do the thoughts change when they come back to you after having touched the wall? What would it feel like to go to the other side of the wall? Freeing, exciting, adventurous, or scary? Do you want to go there or do you want to stay? If you choose to go to the other side, you must become creative with the ways to arrive there. Who could help you? Could you buy ladders? Could you climb a rope? Could someone fly you to the other side? Find out how to get to where you want to go. And if you choose so, take action. Change is hard. Sometimes it's painful to stay still looking at your life, the decisions you've made, and realize where all this has taken you. Our life is the sum of our choices made. While it's an opportunity, it also means that at times we need to face painful events and let go of people, things, or beliefs. Familiarity is often more attractive to the mind than the unknown, even if the familiar was suffering. To avoid this pain, many of us have a coping mechanism called busy. It's the best excuse to never do what's truly important to you. But in the long run, that excuse keeps your dreams from never happening. When we sit down to meditate and reflect, we can be totally naked and honest with ourselves in that moment of meditation. There is nowhere you need to go at that moment. There's no one you need to hide yourself from. You can allow your mind to expand. In stressful times, find time for this practice. Quiet your mind and find expansion.